Yo, my hand is cramping. Yo. And right now at this stage you should be looking like a mad person. Very plain and kitty hairstyle, but it's cute. I like it. Hi guys, it's Zané Dlamini and I hope you're doing well. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, and in today's video I'll be showing you guys how to African thread. So I've already moisturized my hair. The only thing that's left is actually to seal in all the moisture, and I'll be using the shea butter from Nadetifu to seal in all the moisture. So when you're African threading, you're really trying to retain length and retain moisture in your hair. So it's definitely the best protective style that I would suggest for someone that's actually having some problems with their hair. Like for example, if your hairline like mine, as you can see, if your hairline's like suffering at the moment and you still want a protective style, it's the best protective style because it really does protect your hairline. It doesn't do any damage to your hairline. There's no tension that's being put on your hair when you're actually African threading. So you also need to have your hair sectioned in 4. As you guys can see, I asked my sisters to section my hair in 4 because I suck at opening like lines and everything. They never need, and my sister can just do a better job. So you can ask someone to actually section it for you, or you can do it yourself. Also, it doesn't really need to be in 4, it can be in 6 or whatever the case may be, because we have different hair lengths, so it doesn't really matter. And you also need like lots and lots of strands of wool to actually do this hairstyle. I'm using this wool, it's like silky-ish. I like it because it doesn't really dry out my hair, and it helps to actually retain the moisture. For me, I personally feel like anything really works. It doesn't really matter. Some people like to use stockings. Some people don't like to use the normal wool because they say that it snaps your hair. Personally, I feel like everything snaps our hair, so okay, since you want it to be neat, so what you're gonna do is you're just gonna brush up the sides of the parting that you've just combed out. If you're gonna comb it out, doesn't really matter if you want to comb it out or not. I like to comb it out because I just like it to keep the stretch and just to get the maximum value from the whole hairstyle. So after brushing it out, what you're going to do now is you're going to open up in the middle. It doesn't really matter if you want to open up in the middle or not. I like to open up in the middle because I feel like it actually holds the wool when I actually put it inside. So this is your wool, and you'll put it inside here, and then you will just hold it like this and then just twist it around underneath. So I like to actually make the bottom tight but not too tight. I don't know, like for me, I'm not that aggressive naturally with my grip, so it depends on you. So also when you actually like twisting the wool around your hair, just make sure that it's not too close and not too far apart, because if it's too far apart, then it's not gonna work, and if it's too close, then it's just gonna annoy you and you're gonna be using so much wool that you don't need to be using, and then next thing you find, you'll be out of wool. Then also another thing is that if you're doing this hairstyle, guys, like please keep it like on like a medium to thick. Yeah, like this is thick. I'd like to think that this is thick, so keep it around those sizes, because if you do thin, that's just going to be damaging to your hair and stuff. It's like doing thin braids basically if you're going thin with it. Then at the end, we're just gonna tie it all up so that it doesn't get messed up. And I don't know if you can actually see, but this is how I'll actually tie it up at the end, just to lock in everything. And this is your first African thread. Then I'll just brush it up again just for it to stay neat. So So this is also like the best method to actually stretch your hair if you want to stretch your hair overnight or something. If you want to have that blowout look, this is also another way of actually doing it. And guys, I actually want to show you something. I actually did African threading last week, and I had to cut some more, and I actually cut my hair. Look at this part here. Like, I don't know what to do with this hair. Like, it's just there, and it's so annoying, honestly. I'm just gonna do the same thing all over my head until I decide how I actually want to style my hair. Also guys, like when I was young, actually, like, okay, let me just put this here on the side so that doesn't disturb me. So as I was saying, when I was young, actually, I had an afro. Like, I've had an afro for like a long time. And my mom, oh my goodness, my mom, she used to actually like do these styles on us, or yeah, on us, and we weren't actually allowed to do like what do you call this, cornrows for the longest time, because she was just like, nah, it's fine, this will do. And I used to like do like Benny&Betty, AmaBlocks, and all these things for the longest time in school, and I don't think that I had a problem with it, but like I wanted to experiment with, like, you know, like cornrows, like, ooh, how does it feel like to actually have it? And I used to honestly do the style, and I would see, honestly, like my hair would be so great when my mom like did these styles on me, and like my hairline wouldn't suffer as much, and because there's no tension, guys, like there's no tension on the hairline, because you take so much hair and like the sides aren't pulled. I don't know how to explain it, but once you start doing it, you'll actually realize that it's actually such a great style to repair your hairline and to just grow your hair, because like there's like very low manipulation when it comes to the style. Like the only thing you're doing is just wrapping the wool around your hair. That's the only thing you're doing, and you just keep it there for like 2 weeks if you want to. Can go for, okay, it cannot go for 3 weeks. It really cannot go for 3 weeks. I'd be lying if I say I can keep this for 3 weeks. 2 weeks at max. That's how long I can keep it for. So yeah, and it's not like with cornrows, I'm not saying I'm boycotting like cornrows and what do you call this, and braids. I'm not. It's just that with cornrows and braids, you just really do a lot to actually get the style, and a lot of manipulation actually happens on your hair, and that's why you actually experience a lot of breakage and stuff. But it's cute, man. Like, I do it, you know, like I still do it. I still do braids, and with braids, like they're always hanging and they're always moving and they're snapping your hair all the time. Like as I said before, everything snaps our hair. So you guys see like how thin my hair is actually like getting with this. I know some people that actually use this for like stretching their hair, and they keep it on for, they can keep the stretch for like a week or so. And I use like braids most of the time to actually stretch my hair, and if I do that with braids, I can keep it for like for a few days. It's not like a week is a long time, like for 3 days at max. That's how long I can keep braids in for. And now you're almost looking weird, and that's good. This one isn't that tight though. Oh, I don't know. Like, I hate the fact that my grip is not tight. I hate it. It really just gets me into trouble all the time. But I'll fix it. It's fine. Okay, so I'm done, and right now at this stage you should be looking like a mad person. It's okay. It's okay. We're gonna fix that. So some people actually leave it like this in order for them to actually just stretch their hair. I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna style it up by connecting these two like this, and then like this. And then I should get something like this afterwards. It's like a very plain and kitty hairstyle, but it's cute. I like it. Honestly, I like the convenience. I like it. You can also do it under your wig if you don't want a cornrow, or it's cheap, guys. Like, this is the one. But this is why I don't really mind the gaps in between and this hair, because I know I'm just gonna connect it here, and everything eventually will just get threaded up and everything will be protected, and it's gonna look cute, hopefully. And then you just tie that up like so. I like to do more than one knot because I just like being sure that everything is not gonna move. Definitely we're gonna cut this, so shouldn't really bother us at the moment. I'm just gonna go off camera and cut the wool that I need a mirror for. And this is the final look, guys. So I'm ready for my week now. I know that the only thing that I'm worried about during this week is just my hairline, that I just need to put some castor oil on it every single day in the morning and I should be fine. Other than that, I really honestly highly recommend this hairstyle if you are trying to protect your hairline, or if you're just not trying to spend so much money on your hair. I highly recommend this hairstyle because like there is just no tension here. There's no tension at all. It's holding your hair. I don't know how to explain it, but it's just holding your hair and there's just no tension. If you guys do try this hairstyle out, please don't forget to tag me on Instagram, on your Twitter, or anywhere, and let me know just how you found this hairstyle. If you would try this hairstyle out, let me know in the comment section down below. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and share this video with your friends. Thank you so much for watching until the end. I'll see you guys in my next video.